time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. We're going to end the week like we started the week with a group called Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. I had received a comment from a YouTuber that watches my show and said, hey, you got to listen to this song by Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. And the song was, most people I know think that I'm crazy. So I reacted to that on Monday. Well, since then, I've received a lot of comments from people to react to another song by Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. So I thought, well, let's end the week with Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. So it'll be like bookends to the week, right? Monday and Friday. Well, what I thought I'd do is read the comments that each one of these YouTubers sent in to me, and then, hey, we'll react to the song. So here we go with the first comment, and they're all to my reaction to Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs from Monday. And this YouTuber goes by the name of Ian. And Ian writes this: Mama is my favorite song by them. The clip live at GTK shows why they were known as the loudest band in the world when it came out in 1971. So GTK must be a TV show from Australia. So that's the song we're going to react to is Mama. Well, another YouTuber, which actually this YouTuber was the one that recommended that I do the song that I did on Monday. And this YouTuber goes by the name of Once Was Our Strathfield. And Once Was writes this: thanks heaps. Good to see you checking it out. I thought you would recognize the name due to Children of the Sun. Billy Thorpe, that is, because Billy Thorpe put out an album in 1979 called Children of the Sun, and it was a big hit here in the United States. And I bought a copy. He had quite a bit of history in Australia. Check out Mama live on GTK sometime. Well, this may be the sometime. Another YouTuber that goes by the name of Sand Groper Wookie. I love that name because Sand Groper sent in another comment a while back on a group and song to react to. But I love the name Sand Groper Wookie. Writes, Todd, you really need to react to Mama on GTK. And also, Billy totally killing it live in the studio with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. That sounds really interesting too. I'd love to see Billy Thorpe do that song as well. So that might be a future reaction. Another YouTuber, this YouTuber goes by the name of Kathleen May Horn. And Kathleen writes this, simply writes Mama. So I'm figuring Kathleen wants to hear the song Mama on GTK. Another YouTuber goes by the name of Robbo, and Robbo writes, good old Billy and the Aztecs. You need to check out more of these guys. Check out Mama and see how the studio cameras take to their volume. So they're always talking about how loud Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs are. I saw him in 1974 when I was about 12. His band was nuts. AC/DC had to live up to these guys. I think that's a great comment. Great comment. And lastly, a YouTuber that goes by the name of Martin M. writes, Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs, Mama, and gives me the link to the video we're going to watch. So here we go with Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs doing the song Mama on GTK. Okay, was not expecting this at all. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but when I think of the song Mama, I think of Genesis. And this is nowhere near Genesis. This is way better. Way better than Genesis. Wow, really love the heaviness of this song and the blues style that it's taking as well. As soon as I'm listening to it, and I always like to, I shouldn't probably do it, but I like to compare it to groups that I know. And even though the group that I'm going to say doesn't have the screaming that we have here with this lead of Billy Thorpe singing, I mean, he's just really wailing on this song, is a group called Taste out of the UK. And I just think that, and that's Rory Gallagher. And I'm thinking, wow, this sounds a lot like them with that heavy guitar. But I think the singing is so different than how Taste deliver their lyrics. But very, very cool. I was also thinking a little bit of BTO, Bachman Turner Overdrive, because of the heavy guitar in there. But again, the singing is so different. And it's got a real blues tinge to it. And that's kind of why I was thinking Taste. But this is really, really a cool song so far. Love the guitar. The band is really tight. And like I say, I'm sure this is really loud too, because I mean, that guitar is just booming. And the way Billy Thorpe is singing, and I believe that's Billy Thorpe doing the vocals, is just tremendous. I just love his blues intensity that's coming out of his mouth. Just incredible. Let's keep on going. You drive me crazy. Yes, you do. The drummer's got the smiley face on his t-shirt, and he's got the biggest smile on his face. How classic. That's very classic. get into the beat of the drum here. Love this instrumental break so far. The piano comes in, electric piano comes in. It's kind of overshadowed by the repetitive guitar bass chords that they have in here, which I love. I mean, I love a song that has that repetitive bass and drum and guitar chords. It just like helps you dance to the music, helps you rock to the music. But then the piano comes in, does a little bit of a solo, and then Billy Thorpe comes in with his guitar and just plays wild guitar solo. Reminds me a little bit of Clark Hutchinson. Just a wild guitar solo. And then he gets into those, I'm thinking like the G string, and he's just hitting it. It sounds a little bit like the bass guitar. And it's almost like a feedback bass guitar, but it sounds really, really cool. Great guitar solo. Just loved it. Let's keep on going. I want to this. I'm guessing we're going into a drum solo. We'll find out.
Thank you.
Wow, that was incredible. That was awesome. I think Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs are my new favorite band from Australia. These guys are hot. That was excellent. What I thought it was interesting too. I mean, this is a almost a 10-minute song, and I'm not sure what GTK is. I'm assuming it's a rock and roll show, but that they would allow a band to play for almost 10 minutes and play live on television. That's incredible. I mean, I'm used to the United States whenever they had a show that had a rock and roll band on it. I mean, it was usually lip synced, number one. And number two, it was like 3.5 minutes long at the longest, and the group could never like really stretch out. This was incredible. I mean, this was an incredible song. It was incredible show. It was incredible live. It was incredible everything. I mean, right from the beginning with that guitar and the bass and the drum, just just heavy hard rock, and then Billy Thorpe coming in with the vocals. The guy, I mean, the song didn't have a lot of great lyrics in it. I'm going to say that the lyrics were kind of shallow, but the way he presented the lyrics, fantastic. I loved his voice. I mean, he just I'm going to use the word yell, and I might get hammered on that in the comments, but he kind of just yelled this thing out and had so much intensity and power behind his voice. It was just so cool. You could see that he was really feeling those lyrics, but there was a couple of times too, you catch him smiling. I thought that was kind of cool. You catch him like, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun on stage here, and he's got this big smile on his face. And his guitar playing, fantastic. And it wasn't just one guitar solo in the instrumental break, but it was throughout the whole song. He would throw in some licks on his guitar, and he's playing his whammy bar. I mean, he's using his guitar to the utmost in this song. I think that was really cool. And when I thought they were going to go into a drum solo, it was just like a drum intro to a new portion of the guitar solo where he's playing different chords than what he had been playing in the guitar solo. Magnificent. This was really, really good. I would have to say everybody who recommended this song, thumbs up, man. This was just really, really, really good. And so I'm going to just say, I tried to find some information on this song. And Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs put out an album in 1972, and it was a live album. And it had a song Mama on it, which is Momma. That was the closest thing I could find to Mama. And so there isn't a lot of information out there on the internet on Billy Thorpe and the Aztec and individual songs. So I'm not sure where this song came from, if it was just something they did here live on stage for, maybe the first time. If anybody out there in YouTube land has any information about the song, hey, throw it in the comments, because I'd like to know a little bit more about the songs that I react to. I'm always big on the history of the groups and history of the songs and who writes the songs and things like that. But this is tremendous. I like I said, and I'm not lying. I've done quite a number of different groups now from Australia. This one is dynamite. This is not my now number one favorite group from Australia, Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. Fantastic. If there's any other recommendations, I know that one person recommended Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which I would love to see how they do that song. That'd be incredible, I'm sure. But if there are any other great songs by this band, throw it in the comments. I definitely will be doing more reactions to Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs. So I really appreciate the comments to suggest this song. It was excellent. I loved it. It was like one of the fastest 10 minutes in my life. It was just so well done. I love the guitar. I love the repetitive guitar, bass, and drum. I've always loved that in hard rock songs because it just drives the rhythm and gets you grooving to the song. So I'm hoping you liked it as much as I did. If you did, hit that like button. That'd be really appreciated. If you have any comments, and I'm throwing it out there, comments on Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs, either on the song Mama, the video Mama, or, hey, information about the song Mama, or any information about Billy Thorpe, put it in the comments. That'd be really appreciated. I'm going to take a link to this video and put in my description below. So if you want to watch it again without me interrupting it, click on that link. It'll open up and play for you. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video into my description, so you might want to check out that channel. They may have some other really good videos out there as well. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, you got to. We're having a lot of fun here, playing a lot of different groups, a lot of different genres, groups from different countries, different languages, all kinds of stuff. But we're having a lot of fun with it. If you go below this video, below the title of the video, there's a subscribe button. Hit that button and you'll be making me very happy. If you go over here, ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. Kudos to everybody that recommended this song. It was incredible. Put a big smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.